Once upon a time, in a small village in Nigeria, there lived a wealthy woman named Amina. Amina was known for her beauty and riches, but she had a heart as cold as ice. Her wealth came from her late husband, who had left her a vast fortune and a grand estate. Despite her affluence, Amina was notorious for her cruelty, especially towards her servants. Among her many servants was a young maid named Zara. Zara was a quiet and diligent girl who had been orphaned at a young age. She had come to Amina's household seeking employment and a place to stay. Little did she know, she was stepping into a world of torment. Amina's cruel nature soon revealed itself as she often scolded Zara for the slightest mistake and forced her to work long hours without rest. The other servants pitied Zara but dared not speak up, fearing they would face similar treatment. One fateful evening, Amina's anger reached its peak when she accused Zara of stealing a piece of jewelry. She dragged the young maid to the courtyard without giving Zara a chance to explain. Amina ordered the other servants to hold her down as she took a hot iron from the kitchen fire and pressed it against Zara's arm, leaving a terrible burn. Zara's cries echoed through the village, but Amina felt no remorse. She banished Zara to the servants' quarters without providing any medical care, expecting her to heal on her own. That night, as Zara lay in pain, she clutched a small amulet her mother had given her before she died. She whispered a prayer, hoping for some comfort. Unbeknownst to Amina, this amulet held a special power, one that connected Zara to the spiritual world. Days turned into weeks, and Zara's wound began to heal. But something else started to change as well. Strange occurrences began happening around the estate. Amina's prized possessions went missing. The house would shake without warning, and a chilling wind would blow through the halls at night. The servants whispered among themselves, believing that the house was cursed. One night, as Amina lay in her lavish bed, she had a vivid dream. In her dream, she was standing in a lush forest surrounded by glowing figures. One figure stepped forward, a woman with kind eyes who resembled Zara. The woman spoke in a gentle but firm voice. "Amina, you have wronged an innocent soul. The pain you inflicted has awakened the spirits of the land. They seek justice for Zara." Amina woke up in a cold sweat, her heart pounding. She dismissed the dream as a mere figment of her imagination, but the occurrences around the estate grew more intense. One day, while searching for her missing jewelry, Amina stumbled upon an old trunk in the attic. Inside the trunk, she found a collection of letters and photographs. To her shock, the photographs were of her late husband's family, and one letter revealed a startling truth. Zara was the daughter of Amina's late husband's sister, making her Amina's niece by marriage. Amina's mind raced as she realized the gravity of her actions. She had abused and burned her own kin, driven by unfounded accusations and cruelty. Haunted by guilt and fear, Amina knew she had to make amends. She approached Zara, who was now recovering in the servants' quarters. Amina fell to her knees, tears streaming down her face, and pleaded, "Zara, please forgive me. I have wronged you in ways that words cannot express. I did not know who you were, and my actions were driven by cruelty and ignorance." Zara looked at Amina, her eyes filled with a mixture of pain and compassion. She said nothing, allowing the silence to weigh heavily between them. The spirits, still restless, awaited Zara's response. Amina, desperate to right her wrongs, vowed to treat Zara with the respect and kindness she deserved. She promised to restore her place in the family and provide her with the education and opportunities she had been denied. The journey to redemption would be long and arduous, but Amina was determined. The spirits watched closely, ready to intervene if the promise was broken. The village, unaware of the supernatural forces at play, noticed a change in Amina. She became more generous, kind, and humble, her cold heart slowly thawing as she worked to heal the wounds she had inflicted. As Amina and Zara navigated this new chapter of their lives, they discovered that forgiveness and redemption were paths laden with trials and lessons. Their story was far from over, and the spirits remained vigilant, ensuring that justice and compassion would prevail.